My name is Kuan-Chi Wang, and currently work in academia Sinica in the Center of Asia Pacific Area Studies.
And what do you study, and how do you study it? What is your discipline approach, and what do you study?
Yeah, my background actually is in geography, so basically I would treat myself as a human geographer, and my topic actually is kind of like located at interface of political, economic, and regional studies, and specifically my topic is about food and agriculture, those kind of things. Yeah.
Have you published in English before?
Yeah, so far I've published 4 articles in peer review journal
Uh-huh.
and 3 book reviews, and so yeah.
So, somebody who's published so much, why did you decide to come to the workshop?
Yeah, that's an interesting question though. First of all, I kind of know after several years struggling in writing as a non-native speaker, I kind of know how to get along with this kind of publication system, but somehow I don't know how to teach people, and I really want to learn both of it. Like I want to polish and improve my writing at the same time, but I know this is a good opportunity to see how other people, like professional experts in teaching people how to write, especially at this kind of level.
What techniques did you learn during the workshop, which were particularly interesting to you?
I think, first of all, a lot of information about how the industries of publication works really helps. You kind of have a better understanding about how to process it. Just for example, now I'm thinking about to revise my dissertation to a book, and some of the advice from the lecturers are really helpful. Before that, I don't know how to process it, and what are those things underneath. And also about I would say some techniques about writing. It can be a little bit hard to explain in detail here, but because the lecturer did provide some kind of a structure way of teaching it, so you know those details and you know how to move forward step by step. And in the past, you kind of you kind of learning by doing by learning, switch back and forth. So you kind of know how to do that, but now you have a clear idea about how that is going on, and then how to teach other people about this kind of subject in the future. Yeah.
When you write for an international audience, how do you find it different from when you write for an audience, say, in Taiwan or in a Chinese-speaking world?
This is a quite difficult question though, because I studied in the U.S. for a couple of years, almost about 9 years. So I learned more about how to communicate with the academia, the people in academia in English. So that become my kind of a second nature of it. You communicate with people in academia with academic terms and ideas. With English, it's more nature than using, let's say, Chinese, just for example. So, every time I start writing or start a new project, actually my scope is about the whole, let's say the whole world. Yeah, so I'm not saying that Taiwan or the Chinese society is not my concern. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that it's kind of you would position yourself in that situations that people, if they know English, it might be easier for you to communicate with them.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.